So I spent $200 on Meta ads over the past 2 weeks and got absolutely nothing. But then I got featured on one podcast and I had 3 people reach out to me, 2 about AI tips, and 1 actually signed up as a lead form on my site. Let me show you exactly what I did. Hey, I'm Shane and I'm the founder of Tonewood Marketing, and I build websites and do digital marketing for a living. And in this series, I'm going to show you exactly what it takes to build any kind of business online in this crazy age of AI. And I'm going to do this by testing everything I know on my own digital marketing business and then reporting back to you what works and what doesn't. I've built tons of websites for businesses and brands and have coached hundreds of people on how to grow their social followings on social media, with their newsletter, with their online communities. And 90% of the people never take my advice. They say thank you for it, they think it's great, they compliment me on it, but then they don't actually implement the things that I tell them to do. So that's what I'm doing in this channel, is I'm implementing all of my own advice and then showing you exactly what works and what doesn't, so that you can save yourself some time, money, and energy when you go to do these things yourself. So this week I tried 3 things. I'm going to break down what each of them are and what resulted of them. So the first one is running ads on Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram, and what $200 actually buys you. Then posting organically on social media. So, posting videos on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube Shorts, all that good stuff, whether that works or not. And then also getting other people to promote your business for you. And the one that worked well by a mile compared to the other 2. And I'm going to show you why. Let me first start out with the one that didn't work, and I kind of already teased this in the very beginning. I spent $200 on Meta ads and I got 0 results after 2 weeks. And I set it up the way you're supposed to, right? Like, I built a landing page for it. I recorded a video saying like, hey, I'm a human and I'm here to help you and give you this free thing. And when people landed there, they're meant to sign up to a email opt-in form to get a free audit from me, where I'll tell them how to grow their business online. Again, give them advice that they may or may not take. And after $200 and 2 weeks of running the ads, I got absolutely no results. 196 people viewed my fancy page and none of them wanted what I was offering. So that tells me a few things. I'm either targeting the wrong people, they don't really care about my offer, or they see the words free audit and a video of me and think that it's like a bait and switch and that it's a sales call and they're not ready to hop on with me. This is just my own thinking, but naturally I went and asked Google, I asked Claude, I asked ChatGPT about the numbers and what could be the result of it not working, and it's always telling me, oh, it's just in the learning phase. You should just spend more money and get more people to the page. $200 is nothing compared to what you could make from doing a website. But I'll tell you what, if I spent $200 of a client's money and I didn't get any results from it, you bet I would be hearing from them and they would be like, why am I spending all this money and not getting any results? So that's kind of where I'm at with myself right now. Like, seeing a bunch of traffic to the page that I built is fun and all, but we're not after those vanity metrics. We are trying to get results. I'm trying to get leads for my business. So I'm calling an audible here and I'm switching up the offer and then going to restart the ads. So instead of a free audit with a video of me and saying like, hey, I'll record a video, we can hop on a call, that kind of thing. I'm going to give these people something actually for free that they can do on their phones and not have to contact me and still get value from it. And my goal is to get 2 new subscribers in this next week. That's it. I just want 2 subscribers, 2 people to sign up to get my free thing that will help them grow their business and will give them insight on what to do next. The second thing I tried is what everybody tells you to do, but nobody actually tells you the truth about what the results are. Every time I record one of these videos on YouTube that you're watching right now, I repurpose it into a LinkedIn article for my company page. I repurpose it into a blog post on my website, and then I also take short clips from it and post it on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube Shorts. All of these are free to make. It takes me 2 to 4 hours of writing, recording, and repurposing all of this content, and it's all free. And over the last 30 days, 108 people have come to my company site as a direct result of these free postings, but 0 leads. Not really that much traffic and no actual concrete results from it. And one thing I want to mention as well is that I don't just share on my company pages, I share these videos and these clips on my personal pages as well, like on my stories. And my stories typically get like 170 views a day. A lot of people watch the stories. And one thing that is valuable to me is that is 170 people who are being reminded that I build websites and do AI stuff for a living. Everyone tells you to promote yourself on social media because that's where everybody is. What they don't tell you is that you won't see results for a long, long time. It's a slow burn strategy. But reminding people what you do is worth more than you think, and it pays off in more ways that you can track, just like on an ads dashboard. As of right now, I have no leads from this organic social posting, but I will definitely keep doing it, and I'm going to show you in real time when it actually does turn into something. But now I want to talk about the one thing that actually did work. I got featured on the #1 podcast in web design last week, and it's Josh Hall's Web Designer Pro podcast. It's got over 900,000 downloads. It's had guests with followings and businesses that are way bigger than mine. And that one feature got me 3 people that reached out to me directly for either AI tips, and then one of them actually opted into my form on my website, which I'd like to consider a lead, but it's more of kind of a, we're both in the same industry, let's chat about how we can, help each other out. Also, as a result of that podcast, 59 new people came directly to my website from that podcast. It's presumably other web designers who are building their own businesses, but on top of that, I also got a credible backlink to my website. So I got a link from a very popular website that is saying, hey, this guy Tonewood Marketing is very credible and I'm referring my traffic to him, so I trust him. And search engines love that. That's like SEO gold. And for anybody wondering, I got on the podcast I actually listened to Josh's podcast for the past year as I've been growing and developing my own business and putting in all the foundational pieces and making my model, doing my pricing and structuring all of the things behind the scenes. Then I took all of his courses. He provided tremendous value to me at very, very little cost, to the point where I hired him as a coach because that was just like a no-brainer. He was helping me so much. So I wanted to have him coach my business and help me grow to where I want to be. And our very first coaching call, we just chatted about some AI search things and how I'm offering AI search to clients. And he found the conversation so valuable that he decided he wanted to repurpose it and put it onto the podcast, which got my face, my name, and everything onto this big platform that already has a bunch of subscribers, a bunch of followers, to now go and learn about my brand and click on my links and learn about my stuff. So to summarize everything that I've done up until this point, my ads should be producing some results after spending hundreds of dollars. ChatGPT and Google thinks that, that I'm not spending enough and I'm not getting any, I haven't given it enough time to do that, to go through the learning phase. But I'm changing the offer. I'm not going to listen to that. And I will follow up next week with you guys on how well my new offer is performing and see if I got those 2 subscribers that I'm shooting for. The second thing is that organic posting for free, is a slow burn, but I'm staying consistent with it. Again, I'll show you the results over time. And one podcast feature got me real results immediately. So if you're new and nobody knows who you are yet, borrowed credibility beats paid attention so far. Before you spend another dollar on ads, go get in front of an audience somebody else has already built. And this rings true on all aspects of marketing. If you don't have a platform, but if you get interviewed or featured on somebody who does have a platform, that is immediate eyes on you. And if you are set up to capture that traffic, you are going to be good to go. And that is way more valuable than just sending cold traffic from ads to a page that doesn't work. So I hope you got a lot of value from this video, and follow along as I promote my company, Tonewood Marketing, in every way that I know how online, and report back what worked and what didn't, and show you some business growth hacks that are either a waste of your time, money, or energy, or the ones that actually did work, so that you can build the business that you want on your terms.